Hello, my loves. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Joey. I'm an energy channel and an intuitive. Let's just take a deep breath together. Yeah, expanding that heart space. I love you guys. Okay, I'm going to be pulling some cards from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Earth pulsing. Yeah, so this is very much a time to slow down, okay? Find that inner sanctuary. It's giving Four of Swords energy. But it's also like, it's very much a time for like grounding and integrating, because I feel like there have been a lot of energetic things that have been happening. And so I'm seeing various, methods of grounding with Mother Nature. Snow is a really good one. Water, uh, actually, like getting your feet in the dirt, going for a swim. Those are all excellent things. Gardening, too, that is a really excellent way to connect with the earth as well. And a reading that I just did for myself right before this, it brought up furry friends and so pretty much just using animals to connect with Mother Earth too. Um, Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so my throat is still on the mend, guys. But yeah, so it's very much a time to slow down, which this is definitely a message for me, but I just love this channel so much. So I'm just going to keep on popping off. But yeah, I feel like it's very much, I'm just seeing this, and I feel like there's just like so much that's like getting ready to burst, and it's like you feel like there's like this much flow that you feel right now, but I feel like there's like a pinprick and there's going to be like a massive avalanche. And I just feel like you're really being called to like rest up, because I feel like there's the next chapter that's going to be very, very, very busy for a lot of us. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary. Yeah. And so, just like I said, it's like that next chapter walking through that door. There's a new cycle that's getting ready. And I just see this as like spiritual and cellular healing, like from the divine, from our spirit guides. Like this is deep restoration that they're asking for us. And similarly, we're being ushered into it. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. I'm seeing in my mind's eye, I'm seeing like a calligraphy pen and writing on a book. So this might be a really good time for someone to start like doing a vision board, or really like writing down different characteristics of what it is that they want, and how they think that they're going to act, or different things that are going to bring them to their manifestation, like initiative and like action, like it's very much I feel like this is like a follow-up energy to one of the readings I just did. Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Oh, that's deep. I actually want to read about that one. But what I'm getting from it intuitively is it's really just like this massive transformation process. And I just see how they're like sitting in this gem, and it's like a bunch of facets. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a diamond. And I just see this as like learning how to utilize your gifts, learning how to activate your full potential. And really, I just see this also as like taking up space, like learning how to like authentically take up space from a place of love, and doing so unabashedly. Let me just see the book. I just would love to know what she says for this one. But also, before I get into that, it is also quite literally a follow-up of like what I said, taking that time in Mother Nature. And similarly, this could be a really good calling to work with some clear crystals. Set those intentions and your visions, because you are a visionary. I'm also hearing like air signs, Yeah, that you could be an air sign if you're listening to this. But what I am hearing though is it's about setting that crystal clear intention into this crystal, and it's going to help amplify it. Um, the challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it, to realize that they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it all, to their to have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for the personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully bodied soul means having a human experience while finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels in the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in this body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies into the physical world and to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, and fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Yeah, this is very much giving, just like what I said in the last reading about how it's time to really step up and not just consume, but create. Okay, and that it's very much like the flip side of the other coin, like for the star seeds, like it's time to really be in your body and experience life, because that is actually why we incarnated. We already are divine. We already are one with God source creator, with our higher self above. So it's time to really bring that all into this lifetime and integrate it and create heaven on earth. Yeah, that's what this is about. It's about stepping through. And I feel like that's, for a lot of us, we're about to make this shift. Deep cellular healing. You can't even make this up. That's literally that's what I said. Do believe. Yeah, so it's very much giving, there's a lot of starseed energy today. I know Andromeda came out in my channeling earlier and in the channeling that I watched from someone else. But yeah, so now we have Pleiades and Arcturian energy. So it's very much, all of these could resonate with you, or, particularly one. But very much like this is a time for you to slow down, and even if you are not like in a place where you want to be in nature, use your third eye, astral project there. Okay, ask your guides to really transport you there. If you don't feel comfortable, they can transport you there. Yeah, even if you wanted to visit Arcturia or Pleiadian planets, or Andromeda, similarly, you can activate your light body and travel there with your Merkaba. It's just all a matter of learning how to do these things. Yeah, I think that you're really being asked right now. It's the great severing. And it's like, what are you really being called away from? Who or what, that is really upsetting you? And like, for example, I just deleted social media because I'm over the drama. I don't have the energy to waste on things right now. And I will deal with things as I see fit. But right now, and as they come to me in person, but right now, like, I'm trying to focus on my manifestations and where I want my energy to go. And the thing about the fear tactics is that when you tune into that, that's what creates that reality. That puts power and energy and momentum behind it. So I am tuning out and I am focusing solely on love and light, and I am putting that out into the universe. So that is my intention. And it's like, yeah, and the way these, yeah, it's like, really, what are you being called to cut off and to really step through the door? And it's like, that's what it is about the big picture thinking, because you are really being asked to think what the next chapter has and like what you need to bring with it, or what you need to bring into it, you know. And doing all this healing just to have people that are constantly like messing with your magic, it just doesn't make sense, you know. It does not make sense. Portal, you can't make this up. It says doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, a wild card. Yeah. And it's like, I'm hearing pack light. Look at, they don't have a single thing. It's like you're walking through this door alone. Mm. We're never alone, but this, it's like the journey of ascension and the journey into becoming a creator. Not everyone in your life is going to be ready for that, and and you can't force people to make the shift. Okay. And similarly, I think it's also this great severing is about, you know, who is ready to learn, you know, and cutting yourself off from energy siphons, you know, that you can pour into and they're just not learning because they don't care. It's just like, you know, charging more with clients too. Like, um, I've noticed, like, when I do personal readings, if I when I wouldn't charge very much, people wouldn't listen to the advice and they would come back, and then I realize, I'm like, you know, I would rather charge what I believe and what my guides tell me I'm worth, and validate that, because when people actually pay that, then they listen and then they don't come back. You know, because at the end of the day, I don't want a bunch of people's money. I want to help you and I want you to absorb the lesson. You know, I don't like to see people keep going around in the same cycle. It like makes my head spin. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, so this, you are being asked to really stop and slow down because you are going to need your rest for this next period. Okay? And I am going to stop pulling these oracle cards after that because they also want me to stop with the oracle cards. But this is very much a period of rest and regeneration. Okay, there's so much spirit guides and love and light around you right now. I see various different earth spirits and ancestors, uh, and I see like a feminine warrior with a sword in my mind's eye. But yeah, so there's definitely a lot of support and protection around you at this time. But similarly, like, they're showing me the warrior with the sword, and it's like, what are you being asked to cut off, and what boundaries are you being asked to set for this big picture thinking? Okay. And yeah, I think that's, you know, part of being in the world too, is being aware of your surroundings. And while we wish love and light and the best for everyone, the reality is here on earth, not everyone is going to be in alignment with our mission, and they have the free will. You know, like, it's not just the people of the light that have the free will, the people of the dark do too. So I think also that needed to come through as well. You know, it's about taking your inspired action from a place of love. Yeah. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. That was for me personally. Sorry, I'm keeping that one to myself. Is there any messages that we'd like to follow up through with the tarot? The Emperor. Yeah, you're really being asked to step into a new level of stability with yourself. And I feel like just ruling from a place of inner knowing and inner authority, and not really allowing yourself to be moved by other people's external energy, and to really not allow it to waver your vibration. Because when you allow other people to control your emotions, you allow them to control you. Okay? And that is not Emperor energy. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this. That stands, that ships, because we all embody masculine and feminine energies. Okay, yeah, you're being asked to really bolster your inner strength. You can't make this up. That's what it is. We've got strength and the Emperor here. So similarly, maybe if you're a Leo, that could resonate. Sorry, my throat is so sore. I need to take a drink of water. Oh, better. Yeah, so it's very much time to stand your ground, set your boundaries, and really, I'm hearing it like, don't be afraid to eat alone. Don't be afraid to eat alone because sometimes it's lonely at the top. It don't have to be, but uh, what's this? Yeah, similarly, I feel like it's time to step into the leadership role. Like this is very much a leadership thing with the Emperor and Strength coming out together, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles followed up with the Three of Pentacles. So maybe this is your time to, if you're working on a group project or a creative endeavor with other people, this could be your time to shine. You know, to really take the reins and stop being so quiet. Or you know, I feel like this is almost getting into the future with these tarot cards because it is time to like slow down and rest. But I feel like that's possibly why, you know, like you're gonna have a very tiring project that's gonna have a lot of work. Lots of work, but it's going to fill you up emotionally. It's going to fill you up emotionally. But yeah. How exciting. Finishing off with the Fool. Sorry. This actually took a lot out of me, so I have to be done channeling for the day, guys. I love you guys so much, and as always, keep facing your true north, okay?